horrendous match, an absolutely farce of a football match. It was like a bad session of taking a dump, because that's what it was. Everton just parked the bus the entire game. They made no attempt to play any football. Anti-football 101. That's how you play anti-football right there. No attempt to play football. But I don't blame them. Why would you want to play football when we have 75% possession and can't create one single opportunity in the entire game? We did not create anything in the match. We were rubbish. And let me tell you something. This goes all the way up to Frank. Because Frank, let me tell you something, all right? Liverpool miss half their players. They still grind out results. They miss half their squad. We miss Pulisic and Ziyech, and we can't win. That's the difference. That's why they will be champions again, and that's why we'll be happy with another top 4 finish. Frank Lampard will say, oh, it's a part of the learning process. Oh, we tried our best. It just wasn't meant to be. Well, you have to make it yours if you want to win the title. You have to make it yours when you want to be number 1, and that's why we will not be number 1 this season. I'm telling you now, this was a perfect example of not showing up. We did not show up. 75% possession. Everton, I'm telling you, Everton are rubbish. They'll be 8 or 9 this season. I'm telling you now, Everton are rubbish. Chelsea didn't lose because Everton are good. Chelsea lost because we were trashed, not because Everton. Everton are rubbish. They were there for the taking. We failed to take them because we are not, I repeat, we are not challenging for this goddamn title. Why? Because we are not good enough. The mentality, we don't have the mentality to win. Nobody showed up. Mason Mount with a horrendous performance. Kai Havertz can fuck off back to Germany for at least a week. He was horrendous. Timo Werner being played out of position, and he's going the Aubameyang route. Slowly, you'll see him going on 12-game run without scoring a goal. The more Frank Lampard plays him out of position, this is going to happen. Frank Lampard, as a manager, you are not top-notch, and this is the reason why. Jurgen Klopp misses half his team. His best defender has gone for the whole season. It doesn't matter. He finds solutions, and he will win. That's why he is elite, and that's why he's top class. And maybe you will be one day. Maybe it's a part of the process and everything, but that's why we won't win the league this season, and the promise of a title goes missing again. I'm telling, this was an easy 3 points that we wasted. We got 0 points from a team that did nothing in the game. Everton did nothing. They played like a League One team, and we weren't able to beat them because they did absolutely fuck all in the entire match. All they did is park the bus, pray to God, hope for a miracle, and the miracle came true because we were so clueless. We were so horrendous. We were absolutely trash. And you know what, Giroud, this is why you've never won a league title. This is why your best days were at that club Arsenal, because you are not elite. You are simply a squad player, better coming off the bench. Tammy should have started. You were absolutely wasteful today. Did nothing at all. More than Giroud, the worst player on the pitch, apart from Kai Havertz. Cobra Kai, go back to Germany, practice your fucking jiu-jitsu, and come back and learn, karate, not jiu-jitsu. Go back to Germany, learn your karate, and come back, because you were absolutely dog shit. Actually, leave your karate back in Germany, learn how to fucking play football again, because you were absolutely awful. We so badly miss Ziyech and Pulisic, and you can't do that, because there are some games they will not be fit enough to play. And you know what happens when they're not fit enough to play? We do this. We take a massive dump, and we are punished for it, because Everton are, I don't blame them for parking the bus. I don't blame them for playing conference football. I don't blame them, because all you need to do to beat us is just defend with two banks of four, a bank of four, a bank of five. Don't give anything away. Give long balls over the top. At least one opportunity will come. A mistake for Mendy. I'm not going to criticize Mendy because he actually made saves. He made a mistake. But the rest of the guys, Kai Havertz can take a nap. He can go back to Germany. Go back to Germany. He can go back to Germany and take a dump. He can go back to Germany and learn. Cobra Kai can put all his karate skills back in the freaking cupboard and come back with his football skills. Because that was absolutely horrendous. How can you not beat this Everton team? They're rubbish. They're rubbish. Jordan Pickford is their goalkeeper. He's rubbish. He is absolutely rubbish. And we make him look like world class. That's how bad we are. Anyways, guys, this is the reason why we're not in the fucking title race. This is the reason why we're going to be there third or fourth, and we'll have to be happy with that. In order to become title challengers, we have to become ruthless, and that was just anything but lackadaisical from everyone, from the top. Frank Lampard waiting till the 66th minute to make a change when the opposition team has been doing nothing. All we needed was an injection of pace and creativity. You can't tell me just because we miss one or two players, we are in this position, that we can't create chances. No way, man. There are other solutions. Look at what Klopp does. Look at what even Pep does. Look at any good manager does. They find solutions from within. Bringing on Gilmore in the 83rd minute when you should have done it at halftime. Kovacic was having an absolute nightmare giving the ball away. That right-hand side, it was Reece James versus 3 people. Because Kovacic and Kai Havertz were absolutely rubbish. Rubbish from everybody today. Absolutely rubbish. Rubbish, and that's why we're not in the title race. I'm mad because I expect better than this. This is a rubbish Everton team. They are rubbish, and we prove that we are. You know what? You're rubbish. We'll do you one better. Well, that's it for the title. We'll just have to do with top 4. I know it's reactionary, but I'm telling you, Liverpool are not going to give up that many points. They're not. They ain't going to give up that many points. They have so many solutions, even with injuries, crisis. They have a style of play which rewards them and brings in players who know their role and who can do a job. We don't. Kai Havertz looked anonymous. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in that right wing position. Kovacic looks like he doesn't give a fuck. He's already won everything at Real Madrid. He just come here to maybe earn his paycheck. That's harsh. It's harsh. It's very harsh. For a player of his level, you expect better because he was awful today. Awful. 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 He can basically fuck off because honestly, I don't hero worship any of these guys. I'm gonna tell it like it is. They were not good enough today. They absolutely not good enough in the final third. And you can't lose a game like this if you want to win the title. The push comes to shove or shit. That's what we learned. And maybe that's something very useful because maybe in the future we'll have to be completely at our game. Awful today, awful. It was like a bad dump, and it's a perfect example of a reason why we are not going to win the title. And it's going to be Liverpool again, or maybe Mourinho. Can you believe that Mourinho with his this Mourinho would be proud of his Everton performance. This was a vintage Mourinho performance. No football played whatsoever. Anti-football. Anti-football won today, no doubt about it. But they deserve to win because their game plan was executed better. Everton did their stuff. They did what they had to do. They didn't play any football. And a better team exploits that. If you are going to park the bus and put everyone behind the ball, the very best teams will always find a way through it. We are not one of those. That's what I've learned today. Anyways, guys, this was just a small review. I'm just going to go fuck off back to sleep because this was just hard to take. My blood is boiling. I feel like slapping Cobra Kai. I feel like beating up people, but I'm not going to get violent because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just going to